I'm telling you that. I know.
Have a seat.
My GPS.
Okay.
She asked me, she said, I left something in the car.
Money, status, arrogance. Karens think they're above the law. From spoiled rich girls to shameless scammers, and even parents demanding arrests on their own terms. They all had one thing in common. They thought they could manipulate the system.
She was yelling and screaming at me, her mother, who pushed her out of her my vagina. She's got babies at home.
But when the cuffs come out, reality hits harder than their delusions. Watch these entitled meltdowns unfold on Cop's Dream. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more moments where justice proves no one is untouchable.
I'm nervous. I think she was trying to stop.
Listen to me. Stay seated. I asked you for your ID the first time.
All right, let's not keep you waiting. Here's the first story. What was supposed to be a carefree spring break at Disney World quickly spiraled into chaos and criminal charges when a group of young women encountered police on March 5th, 2024 at the Orlando airport.
We would have, I could promise you, we would have been in a way better position if you guys, we went up to you and you guys were like, yeah, we're 18, we're sorry. You just gave us your real information. We would not be in this situation right now. I can assure you that.
The trouble began when officers spotted the women openly possessing alcohol, a minor offense under Florida law. But things rapidly escalated when one of the girls decided to present a fake ID, attempting to deceive officers about her real age.
Yep.
Nice.
We're from Ohio.
We go to college all together, so we're all
You guys are cool.
Ball State. In Indiana? Oh,
So here's the deal. You can't have it.
are we? Yes, sir.
So you got some in your cooler.
None.
So you can't have any alcohol.
Okay.
Closed or open alcohol, you can go to jail for it.
Yes.
So we don't want that, right?
Right, no, definitely.
Why are you trying to do it? No, mine not. You take yours too? You don't even have it.
Under Florida Statute 322.212, presenting fraudulent identification to law enforcement is a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine.
Anna, where'd you get this ID from?
My state?
Okay, so this is going to be your one chance or you're going to jail right now. Where did you get this ID from?
My friend?
Same with Mike.
Your friend?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to jail on a felony?
No.
So then what's wrong with you guys having fake IDs?
This is so we just turned an alcohol.
We don't like.
Listen. You just turned a simple civil alcohol into a felony. Possession of a fake ID is a felony. You understand that?
Yes.
How old are you?
Felony.
I'm 20.
You're 20?
Like life. Why would you hand a fake ID to a police officer? Handing it to a bouncer at a bar is one thing. We're not security guards. We can look up this stuff.
Right.
Why would you do that?
I did not bring my real ID with me to the beach.
Okay, so you just hand a fake one to a police officer?
I mean, if you guys are going to ask me my ID, I don't, like, what
So
else?
you can give me your name and date of birth, not a fake ID.
Okay.
You know this is fake. You hand it to me.
Right.
That's just stupid.
Okay.
We're sorry, sir.
Like, that's a felony. Like, that ruins college. That's like, that. Come over here.
Yes.
While he talks to her.
Instead of being honest and cooperating, the women repeatedly lied, providing false names, fake birth dates, and conflicting statements. These continuous lies worsened their situation significantly.
Anna, if that's your real name, what's your first name?
I have no idea. Sorry. Oh, 03.
Just so you understand, you know that's another charge if you give me a fake name.
Yeah, I know. It's real.
What's your address? So you're not even from Ohio?
No.
What's the zip code? What's your date of birth again?
There you go. 5/21, 2005.
Yep.
Do you have a driver's license out of Indiana?
Yeah.
does, but this isn't Indiana. This is Florida.
right.
We take this stuff seriously.
Right.
Because it gets out of control here.
Do your parents know you're down here?
Like I said,
Do they know you have a fake ID?
bouncer.
They know you have a fake ID? They're good with it?
It's still a felon.
And she's good with it?
They can't look up stuff. Right? They're gonna probably just take it and try to impede it, right? You're handing it to a police officer that has capabilities to search everybody in America. That's just stupid. So, but to hand a fake ID to a cop is...
You have the ID out of Indiana?
We're staying in a house. We're actually in Tampa, but we drove here today. It's like 30 minutes. Yeah. Well, at least at this age.
What's your date of birth again? What is it?
04.
Okay, you told me 03.
So when did you come over the bridge right here? When you drove in, that long bridge.
You told me 02, then you told me 03. I asked you multiple times 03. You said 03, now you're saying 04.
So when you came over that
So how old are
bridge,
you?
there's a big sign that says alcohol.
The officer group. Each false statement represented a separate violation under Florida Statute 837.05, making it a first-degree misdemeanor to knowingly give false information to law enforcement, punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine.
Sir, I didn't know. I'm nervous. I think she was just trying to stop.
Listen to me. Stay seated. I asked you for your ID the first time. Listen to me. I checked the system for 03, nothing on file. Listen to me. How old are you? You say you're 20. I checked the system for 03, nothing comes up. I asked you again, hey, nothing's coming up. Oh, it's 04. How old are you? Now you're 19. First chance I was going to give you the ID, I was going to try to see the system, see if anything came up, see if you were being honest. You're not being honest, I'm done with it. We're not here for this back and forth games. It's times. 3 strikes, I'm done. That's it, you're going to jail. Stand up.
Okay, so wait now.
Stand up.
I've never done this before. Sir,
You're going to have a seat right here.
The game plan,
it's 04. I'm telling you that. I know.
Have a seat.
okay, well, you're going to jail right now.
Where is the
Pinellas County. We'll get you that information. Let us 3 minutes this way.
Okay, you go on that side so you can buckle it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Well, don't take that if you guys have to like confiscate it.
Is this hers? Is this yours? Yeah. Then it's going with her. That's it.
Oh, it's your property.
Just give her her phone and
Nope, it's her property.
Nope, it's her property. It's going with her.
well, like
Leave that alone.
Listen, lying to the police is the last thing we need to be doing. We're trying to help you out and get you a break. You were honest with me from the first day. I don't know why you continued lying to yourself.
I didn't.
The officers clearly explained that this minor incident, underage alcohol possession, punishable under Florida Statute 562.111 by up to 60 days in jail and a $500 fine, would have been resolved quickly and easily had they simply told the truth. But their repeated dishonesty escalated the matter far beyond its original scope.
You asked me twice, and I said 04.
The third time, got it. Exactly. You lied.
Like we're 18 years old.
Well, she told me she was 21, then 20, and then 19, so I'm done with it.
Yeah, we're good. Like,
Drinking is one thing, okay? We would have. I could promise you, we would have been in a way better position if you guys were. If we went up to you and you guys were like, "Yeah, we're 18, we're sorry." You just gave us your real information. We would, okay? But actions have consequences. You handed. I don't even want to know about. We gave you a break from the first time of you handing him, my partner, an ID that was fake. That's strike number 1. It shouldn't have to ask you 5 times what your actual birthday is. Gave up after the first shot and gave me a picture of her ID.
I don't know my ID.
You put over
your
the
name and date of birth, right?
You put over the 17, right?
Yes.
All right.
You know when your birthday is, right? You know what your name is. Okay. I think we should be.
Would you look at this? The actual ID.
Sir, I swear I did not know I had that.
Got it. Well, now you know. All right.
So, like, how do we get her out of jail?
So, she's
Because
gonna get
none of
booked
us have
into.
ever been in this situation.
Eventually, the young woman who initially presented the fake ID and repeatedly lied about her birth date was arrested, placed in handcuffs, and escorted to the police vehicle.
No, okay, so here's the deal. We don't need to tell you anything. I'm doing this out of courtesy.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so what you guys think you know, or what you think she should do, or what we can do, or confiscate, or...
Yeah, I asked once, that's it. You lied to me 3 times.
Okay? Incorrect.
Especially when I'm running the system
Okay?
for the other name she gave me.
Out of courtesy.
Now, let's say the name she gave me was like a John Smith. I'm just gonna make this up. Let's say she gave me one, and let's say that person has a warrant. Assuming that she looks like a John Smith, like a male or whatever. Now that person has a warrant. Now I go, yeah, clear that warrant. I have him in custody. That's another felony because now I'm clearing somebody else's name. You're giving me their information. If it's just an ID, it's an identification. She had an actual driver's license. That's a felony. So.
If we have one readily available, we're going to put her in a company. So, are these not her shorts right here?
Well, I just didn't know where you guys put her things.
Well,
Okay.
we do.
All right. I'm gonna ask you guys right now. Is there any more alcohol in the cooler?
Yes, there is.
Open it and let me get it.
Okay.
You guys gonna search other people too?
I don't know. Are other people gonna give me fake IDs? Well, right now we're dealing with you guys. What about the other cooler?
Nothing in it but food.
Listen, do not lie
All right.
to the police. It's real simple. We're not counting at a bar.
Sorry for the nice of you.
Way more serious than trying to get into a bar.
We'll be relocating with the 1015 to the Pier 60 grass area.
That's it. We're most
Everybody
likely
else on
gonna,
this beach is doing as well.
and we're going up and down, and we're taking the alcohol, and we're giving people bread.
Alrighty.
Okay?
I'm done talking. Wait, you get to relocate?
Yeah.
You go with yours?
Her spring break ended abruptly, not with fun, but with felony charges, a possible criminal record, and the risk of jeopardizing her entire college career. What began as a joyful vacation turned into a harsh lesson about responsibility, respect for the law, and the costly consequences of dishonesty, especially when dealing with law enforcement.
On the back of the car also
I
concealed.
didn't throw it on there. It's been on there for
All right,
months.
but it's been on your car. You put it on there, right?
Yeah, the guy.
On July 14th, 2023, a woman driving through Florida quickly learned that confidence or claiming "I'm from New York" won't protect you from breaking the law.
Hey, how you doing?
Just told me about the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, so my friend worked for the dealership. He said he sold the company. He just texted. I'm like, what? So I got my plate back here. Plates are, he just told me. So I got my plate.
Yeah.
I got my plate back here, but I got to get it. I got to go to DMV. So I just came to get
okay.
my keys from my friend. But
I got you. You got your ID on you real quick?
Yeah.
It's just
He
you in the car. Where you headed
literally
to?
just, I came to my friend, she worked in the IRS building.
Oh, okay.
So I just came to get my keys.
Yeah.
And then I was going to take care of this. He literally just texted me and said, I sold the company. And I'm like, why you in front of me?
Yeah.
Does it alert you or
The
something?
city of Chambly got the alert.
Huh?
Every officer in the city of Chambly
Is
got
it
the
from
alert.
Chambly though? the
It's
plate?
it's from a different agency. But if
Okay.
it's stolen, it'll come back. It hits our cameras in the city.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I need to. So what's my best bet? Can I take it
well,
off and put this on?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it because it's stolen. It's reported stolen.
Okay.
So we gotta bring it back to the state.
So can I put
is that
this
your
on?
current plate?
This is my current plate, but I just gotta go change
All right,
it.
can I see that real quick? I got you.
Because my other car got totaled. So
Okay.
I had the plate from since last year.
And this is your address?
No, I live at Parkway now.
Okay.
But this is my everything just now trying to figure out where do I go just to get the sticker because I
Typical.
would need the sticker. So you'll return it to them?
Yeah, I have to return. I have to go to our evidence room to go to the state. So what's the deal with the tag? Whose tag is it?
So it was my friend's tag, him
Okay.
and his wife. So he sold the car dealership that he had, he said.
Okay.
And that he was businesses with. So he called me this morning, but I wasn't able to answer. So he just texted me and said, just be safe, the plates was reported stolen. He said, tag is reported stolen, don't drive it anymore. I no longer own the company.
It all started when Chambly police pulled her over after their system flagged her car's license plate as stolen. At first, she tried to brush off the situation, claiming it belonged to a friend who owned a dealership and assured her everything was fine, but officers knew better. Under Florida Statute 320.261, intentionally using a license plate not registered to your vehicle, especially to conceal its identity, is considered a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 60 days in jail and a $500 fine.
and lost rights to the tag.
Okay.
So that's what the message says. So he sold it, so he's not in business with his friend no more.
I got you.
I don't know what happened. I'm not getting involved, but I was just like, all right, let me get my keys from my friend and let me go and try to get my plates. But I was like, should I put my plates on? Yeah, right?
Yeah. Is it expired?
Yeah. It
Okay.
says August 2022.
I'd rather you put an expired tag
That's
on
what
than
I
a stolen
asked.
one, right?
I'm not from here. I'm from New York.
I got you.
So I'm trying to figure out. You have something you can take it off?
Yeah, I'll take it off. No big
Okay,
deal.
and you'll put that one off
Yep.
for me?
Well, yeah, I'll put it on for you.
So I'm safer driving with that.
Yes.
No
Now, let me check you out and
That's fine.
figure everything out, and then I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Miss Palmer, let me get you step out one time. Yeah, just step out. You're not in trouble.
Oh, I'm like, what'd I do?
You don't mind just come to the front? All right. Is there any reason your car smells like weed?
Yeah, it would. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie to you.
What's going on?
I just picked something up, but nothing major.
Pick something up. What'd you
Yeah,
pick up?
just a small, nothing major. I told you, I just came here to my friend to get my keys so I could go take care of these plates because I didn't want to get in trouble for the plates. He just told me, literally.
So this is your friend's tag?
Yeah, this is my friend's tag. So basically, I got my car, right? When I got the car, I had the tags, but I told you my red car got totaled. So he lent me the tags until I got my insurance and stuff together. So he texted me, and I told him, he called me. It's been on my car.
I understand, but why would you put that tag on there?
Because he told me to. He told me I'm good. He got the insurance.
The other thing is that he's not supposed to do that unless
see,
you're an employee of the company.
Well, he's the employee of the company.
But you're
so
not.
He just just lent it to me, to be honest.
I got you.
So he called me and said to me this, and he called me this morning, but when he called me, I wasn't able to answer because I was trying to finish getting my hair done. So I was just calling him back, and when I called him, he sent a text, he said, yo, guess what? I said, what? He said to me, what I just told you, he said, the plates, I don't have ownership to the company no more. Me and my friend, we parted ways. So he got it, but he didn't give me a chance to give him back the plate. So the plate is, but I didn't know if it was like, I didn't want to get in trouble if I put my plate on, being that my plate is expired, but he telling me now it's best to put mine on because I was going to the I didn't know that. Like I said, I'm from New York, so I don't know how it's supposed to go or what's supposed to go on, to be honest.
All right, do you have anything in your purse or your pocket?
No.
All right,
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have anything. I just came from the hair salon, literally.
Then things got worse. While officers verified her story, they noticed the woman becoming increasingly nervous, repeatedly approaching her vehicle. Suspicion grew as she revealed that her car contained marijuana. Initially downplaying it as just a little bit, officers quickly discovered it was far more than a minor amount.
Thanks, baby. I'm gonna call you back. Yes, baby. I'm gonna call you right back.
Daddy, do me a favor.
No, I want to grab my phone. I'll go there. I love you too. I love you too, baby. I miss you too.
Hello. Hi.
She keep going in the car, man. That car smells like straight weed.
Hey, ma'am. Ma'am. I know, but when we on a traffic stop like this, or when it's all of us out here, you really can't keep going back in the car.
Okay.
So that's why we told you to bring yourself out here. You can't keep reaching there. You reached in for the phone. That was kind of.
I just asked.
I got
He
you.
said
No, you
he was
good.
okay. I just asked.
Oh, you asked him to. Okay.
Yeah. I just asked him how smooth.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's just a female, but I don't think she had anything to do with this plate. She got the plate from her friend who works at a car dealership. They ended up losing the dealership, and he told her to take the plate off, and just told her, actually while I was standing there, because he has no more. And so she just had it on the back of her car for whatever reason, which she wasn't supposed to. But her registration is expired though. But that's it. All right. Okay, bye.
Don't make people feel like that.
Yeah, I know. All right, so how much weed you got in the car? Just a little bit or a lot?
Just a little
Okay.
something.
This belongs to your Nissan Kick.
Yeah, that's what I said. I told you.
Yeah, so
but my
whatever-
Nissan Kick is, what can I do?
Transfer. Right now, you're just gonna have to try to get another tag or something.
So can I still go down there and do
Where's
it?
the tag that belongs on this car?
I got got this from a used dealership.
And they didn't give it to you?
They didn't give me they gave me a temporary tag.
But you never got the
No, it was recently. They gave me a temporary tag, and that's how come.
Okay, no big. All right. Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll get one side. So.
They pulled me over, so I'm gonna pull you back. Y'all ain't even gotta do all that. Just tell you.
Well, I'm gonna search this car anyway because it smells like weed. But like I said, if it's just a little bit, I ain't worried about that. All right?
No, I told you, my friend I could come and talk to you. I could be honest. She went and picked something up. I got the car back.
What did she pick up?
Tell you what. It looked like a little bit to me. It's I'm sure to show you.
I understand. Come right. I'm about to look.
The armrest thing.
So you don't know what's in there?
I never went in it.
Okay, that's fine. Just give me a second. Oh, okay. Oh.
There you go. There you go.
Smacking me in the face.
Right. Right.
So she's saying she didn't know that was there?
She said she didn't know what was in it, but she did. She said she picked some up.
Under Florida Statute 893.13, possessing marijuana over 20 grams, approximately 0.7 ounces, elevates the offense from a misdemeanor to a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. Despite repeated opportunities to come clean, the woman continued to shift blame. Throughout the incident, she kept repeating, "I'm from New York," hoping it would grant her some leniency. But this only made matters worse.
This is you. I'm clear. Dang, wait. Let me get this out of the car, see if that.
What? Yeah, I got pulled over.
Just step right here for me.
I'm not doing
Yeah, just over here for me. I know you ain't
not
gonna.
right here. That's I'm not trying to stand in front of you.
I know you ain't gonna worry. If I gotta chase you, it's gonna be.
No, I'm not running. I promise you. Like I said, I don't smoke that much. I know she asked me to borrow my car. Said cool. I was coming back to get my keys to my. I was going to do my tag and drop my friend off whatever she had. She was in the armrest. That was it. So I have no reason to lie. I'm very upfront, very honest. There's nothing else in my car that I know of. Doubt it. Nothing, no weapons, no nothing. I'm not that type of person.
But just with the car, you know, you let people borrow your car. You're still responsible for it when you get behind it, okay?
Yeah, but
so
I'm
even
in
though
trouble for something like that. It's already on the road.
On the road, okay.
Yeah, I was already on the road, and when I'm in my car, my AC is booming, my music. I'm not paying attention to no smell. I'm eating, I'm drinking. You see, I got my food, my wrap in there. Like I said, I was in the salon. I just literally left the salon. You see all the white stuff? Getting my hair done. I'm not gonna lie about nothing. No, I'm not.
All right, so look, this is what we're doing, all right? All right, so right now you're going to be placed under arrest for marijuana. But if this weighs under an ounce, I'm going to let you go on a ticket. But if it's over,
please,
you gotta go.
I got a newborn baby.
Her confidence quickly faded, replaced by pleas about her newborn at home and calls from her worried 14-year-old daughter. But it was too late. After weighing the substance, officers confirmed she had over an ounce of marijuana, far exceeding the threshold for leniency. Under Florida law, possession over 20 grams constitutes a felony.
I have no family.
I got you, but there's no way you can tell me this sitting in your middle console. You ain't know that.
No, what I told
that's
you
in possession.
No, can I
go ahead.
You? No, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is too tight on my left wrist. And I just sprained my wrist too recently. Yeah, a little bit. So maybe because of the watch. To be honest, I told you, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm being very upfront. My friend had borrowed the car yesterday. When I got the car back today, I just literally left the hair salon. You can look at my GPS.
I got you.
She asked me. She said, "I left something in the car. Can you drop it off to me?" I didn't look in the glove compartment because my main concern was when I got the text message from my friend and his wife, it was about the plates. And I said, I did not want to get myself in any shit. So let me come get my key and go and take care of the plates.
All right, so right now,
a newborn baby at
right
home,
now, because you threw that tag, but it's been on your car, you put it on there, right?
Yeah, the guy put, my friend
So
put
what
it
I'm
on
saying,
there.
that's called concealing the identity of a motor vehicle. You can't do that.
I didn't know that.
So let's figure everything out. I'm gonna let you know what's going on. I'm not gonna keep you in the dark, okay?
So I gotta go. You're gonna book me.
You're gonna go to 150.
You're gonna go to our police department,
Yeah,
and then like it might be over an ounce. So give me a second.
My daughter.
The dealer tag.
Hold on. You got my purse?
Yeah, he's got your purse.
Not put my purse in the car.
No. It's coming with.
She was arrested on the spot and charged with felony marijuana possession, alongside the charges related to the fraudulent license plate.
Got you. It's in the car. It's coming with you.
Okay.
Okay. Let me put this in. Hey, Willoughby, real quick. I'm gonna run down to 150 and weigh this.
Okay.
And then
impound slip.
Yeah. Just have you stand by with the car, because if it's less than an ounce, I ain't taking it down to the jail.
I might have my scale on me.
You have one?
Yeah. Double check.
Yeah, I thought I had one, but I don't. This might be over 28 grams.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna see if I got my.
Yeah.
Can I at least tell my daughter, my other daughter, what's going on?
Give me 1 second. You're gonna have to let me.
Because she's probably gonna be scared. She's only 14. And she's calling me, I think. Oh, can I answer that call or no?
Give me one. Pull it up.
I don't know.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna check you before you get in my car.
That's all.
Just standard procedures. Go ahead and spread your legs. Anything on you that's gonna poke, prick, or stick me?
There's nothing.
Needles, knives.
There's nothing on me at all. Can I get my phone I got a newborn.
You'll get it when we get to the PD. It's right down the street. It's not far at all. Probably approximately 2 or 3 minutes. Will it be? Yeah. It's the sergeant.
So I just got a newborn baby. I just want to reach out to my older daughter. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
So phone and you're out of work.
It's not going to close. It's too much.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to say.
Want to sit up front with you? Or?
Yeah, front one.
What started as a minor traffic stop escalated dramatically due to dishonesty, careless decisions, and believing she could talk her way out of trouble. She quickly learned a hard lesson: where you come from doesn't matter. Actions always have consequences, especially when the law gets involved.
She needs to be responsible, but she's acting like a child. I was driving and she pulled my hair and started hitting me.
She was yelling and screaming at me, her mother, who pushed her out of her my vagina.
She's got babies at home.
All right, let's get straight into the next story. On September 17th, 2023, officers were dispatched to a vehicle parked on the side of the road in response to an alarming call. A mother accused her teenage daughter of violently attacking her during an argument.
She walked up the road.
Did you see where she went up the road, or she just started walking? And
She literally just walked slow.
okay, what's going on?
She literally hit me. This is my daughter. She's like 17 years old. She hit me in the right side of my face here. I'm sure you can tell because I have half on my eyelashes missing. But she hit me in the face a couple times, and then she got out the car and started walking. She's just an angry person. I don't know.
So where are you guys coming from now? Let's start there.
I was at a birthday party with my younger kids. It was in Seminole Woods. It was on Slipper Trail.
Okay.
So they came to pick us up. We're going to my niece's birthday because she's turning 17. And they were all there, so we were just going there. She's just an angry kid. No idea. I guess.
So you guys are coming from a birthday party.
I guess because she had to pick me up, and she's helping me out. I'm her mother. I do everything for her.
So you guys were at a birthday party.
Yes.
Who was all there?
The younger kids, which is
where are they at?
Ava and James. They left with somebody else.
From here?
No, for the party.
Okay.
So they were on the way. We were on the way, and then she started getting angry, and she punched me in the face a couple times.
You're leaving a lot of stuff out. So you guys were at the party. Was she at the party too?
No.
So you had to call her. Let's start there. You called her?
Yes.
So to pick you up?
Yes.
Okay.
To pick all three of us up.
All three? Oh, the two kids?
Yeah, me and the two kids. They're twins.
Okay.
Yeah, they're...
But the kids left before she showed up, after she showed up?
No, the kids, because her best friend Summer has a car. So they were all at my niece's birthday party. They came to pick us up. We were all going here. And then Everyone came to pick us up. They left with Summer in the van. Ava and James, that's my other 2 kids. We're here. She started yelling at me. She got upset, and then she hit me in the face a couple times.
You guys were yelling while driving?
Yeah, she was yelling while driving.
Who was driving?
And she was driving.
Okay. You guys were yelling about what? Like, what started the argument? It didn't just explain exactly from beginning and the physical part of it. You're saying she just punched you a couple times, and then that's like what happened. Like you guys are driving and arguing.
Well, she started arguing with me at first. I said, pull over. I said, let me get out the car, and I got out of the car.
Okay.
And I sat on the side of the road. This was all the way up by Seminole Woods. So she pulled over, and I got out of the car all the way by Seminole Woods.
Okay.
And I sat on the grass, and then she came back, and I was like, okay, maybe she calmed down. I got back.
So you got out and she drove away?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
She did drive away.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I called my cousin, which is Amber, who is probably on the way here now. So I got back in the car because I'm like, no, I'm like, it's fine. I'm like, she came back to get me, blah, blah, blah. But then I got in the car and she punched me in the face. As you can see, I'm missing half of my eyelashes.
Yes.
And she punched me in the face a couple times. I don't know why if you could find her and ask her why she punched me in the face.
You keep leaving out details, so.
I'm not leaving out details, sir. I'm telling you exactly what happened, sir.
You're not.
Which direction did she go?
She went that way. She should be right up there. She has a red shirt and black shorts on. She's walking.
So you get out of the vehicle and
that
sit.
Wasn't up there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I need to so you get out of the vehicle, sit down. She drives away. How long before she comes back?
Oh God, I don't know. Probably like 2 or 3 minutes. It wasn't that.
At first glance, this seemed like another case of family tensions boiling over, but once police arrived, the truth began to unravel. The mother, visibly intoxicated, immediately demanded that officers arrest her 17-year-old daughter, claiming she had punched her repeatedly. But as police calmly investigated, inconsistencies began to emerge.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then you guys drive on the road, then what happens?
Then she started arguing with me, her mother.
Yes, about picking you up?
Yes.
Okay. And then at what point did she pull over? Were you guys
right here
arguing already? When she got physical?
As soon as she came to get me.
Okay, so you guys are coming. She pulls over. Was it physical yet before you pulled over or after you pulled over?
It was physical, and she was hitting me when she was driving the car.
So she was hitting you while driving?
Yes.
I think you said it was after you got out.
No, she was hitting me while she was driving the car, and then I said, pull over the car if you're going to hit me, and then we pulled over.
Hello, Delta 2 contact. Can you copy your detectives rolled up? Are you the sister, Amber?
Yeah.
Okay. She said she walked that way. We're still gathering. We're just gathering more information.
Well, Ariana went to pick her up.
Okay. Why did she need to be picked up?
Because she was drinking.
Okay.
She was hitting me while she was driving.
Well, how was she hitting you? With a closed fist, open hand?
Closed fist, right here in my eye, right here. Where I'm missing the eyelashes, this is where she was hitting me.
Okay. Did you hit her back at all?
I didn't hit her back because she's my daughter. I never hit her. I never hit anything like it.
How many times did she hit you?
Probably 4 times she hit me.
Where did she hit you at? All
right here.
All right there?
Right here, yes.
Okay.
Can you call her daughter?
They want to talk to Ariana. Yeah.
Like, what prompted her to start hitting you? Has she done that before?
She has gotten physical before, yes.
How long was the last time?
Probably like a year ago. It's been a while.
Okay, what made her get, like, what? Cause
started getting physical. You're going to have to ask her. I have no idea.
I know, but I'm trying to ask you first before I find her.
I don't know what made her got physical. That's just how she is. She's like her father.
Okay. Where's the father at? Or he's not here?
He's not here. He's at the party we're supposed to go to, I guess.
Where's the party
Tyler?
at?
Is he at the party?
No, they just picked up Ariana.
Can they bring her back here? Can she come over here?
She was walking.
We just got to talk. We're going to make sure everybody's all right, and then we're going to get everybody on their way.
Everybody's all right. They said they just want to talk to her.
Do you have your ID with you?
Yeah.
I got to physically...
Well, she should be in trouble for punching her mother in the face.
Would you be willing to come to a sworn written statement?
Yeah, I'll do a statement.
Take who to jail?
Nobody's going to... We're just here to make sure everybody's okay.
He said
either way,
we're
going to be making physical contact.
They just
contact with us.
Oh, he's right there. They're right there.
All right, I just want to talk to her. No, all right, we're just...
She should go to jail. She shouldn't have about those feelings.
All right, we're going to investigate the disturbance, okay? We're going to hear both sides. All right. All right. Who's Ariana? All right, Ariana, can we talk back here? So just walk us through what's going on today.
So we were at my cousin's.
Real quick, are you injured at all?
I don't know if there's any marks on my face because that's where
How'd we get that scratch? Has that been there a while, or is that?
Oh, that was from my dog yesterday.
Your dog yesterday. Okay, just to make sure. So walk us through what's going on tonight.
At my cousin's birthday party in the F section, and my mom called my friend because she was at another birthday party in the S section, and she called her, so I have to go pick her up because she's drunk. And
she didn't call you?
Huh?
She called your friend and not you?
I don't have a phone. My phone's broken.
Okay.
But I went to go pick her up, and she's stumbling and not walking straight, and I told her what she didn't want to hear, that I'm almost 18 and I shouldn't have to be coming to pick up my almost 40-year-old mom, because she's old enough to know she has 2 other kids with her and that she needs to be responsible, but she's acting like a child, and she didn't. And we were on like, she had pulled my hair. This was like right here. This happened. Well, I think she hit me in my head on Seminole Woods, and then right here, I was driving, and she pulled my hair and started hitting me in the.
So you told her what she didn't want to hear. So you commented on her being drunk.
Yeah,
and that upset
I told her that I'm almost 18. I'm your child. I shouldn't have to be.
Is that when she decided to pull your hair and hit you? Which did she do first?
She pulled the back of underneath of my hair, and then she started hitting me
While you were
I'm still driving. So I had.
Yet when officers spoke separately to the teenager, they discovered a very different and troubling story. Under Florida Statute 827.03, physical aggression toward a minor constitutes child abuse, a serious offense punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine.
Out because I'm a cardboard bag, and then she called me a dumb bitch, and then she got out of the car and called my aunt that's up there, Amber, and she wouldn't get back in the car, so I drove away, and then I went back and got her, and then we ended up here, and that's basically
so
what
just
happened.
To clarify, so you had to go pick her from the party?
Yeah.
Because she was drunk?
Yeah.
And she had 2 little ones with her?
She had my other brother and sister, Ava and James. They're turning 14.
And where are they at now?
Someone
else took them? Okay.
Yeah, they went with my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, they went with my friend because she had to drive me.
This all happened?
No, they weren't with us.
Just you and her when you car.
So you're driving up.
And I knew this was gonna happen, bro. This always happens. She always starts an argument when I tell her the truth, and she doesn't like it.
I hear you. So you're driving up Seminole Woods, arguing
with him, and telling her, and then she told me she doesn't want me in her house anymore. She wants me out of the house, and that I'm a cunt rag and a dumb bitch. And then she got out and she's like, because I had pulled her hair and hit her back when I pulled over because she was still hitting me. And then she got out and she's like, I'm calling the cops. You just hit me.
right here?
Yeah, right where the car is.
When did it first get physical? On Seminole Woods?
On Seminole Woods.
Before or after she got out of the car?
On Seminole Woods, it was before.
And what did she do exactly at that time?
We just got onto Seminole Woods from the neighborhood.
What did she do exactly?
She just like swung her hand and like hit me.
How many times at that time?
Just one.
Where'd she hit you at?
I believe on my cheek. I don't know if
Earlier you mentioned she pulled your hair too. Which happened first, the hit or the pulling the hair?
Well, she hit me one time on Seminole Woods, and then when we got here is when she pulled my hair and started hitting me again.
While you were driving?
Yeah.
All right, and then did you hit her at all?
Yeah, I did. I pulled her hair and hit her back me in my head.
Where on your head?
Like, up here.
Sexy. Can you like point to the area where she was hitting you?
Right here.
You need any medical attention at all?
No, I have a bit of a headache, but I think I'll be fine.
You don't need medical attention right now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Okay, and that's where you guys pulled over right there, and that's exactly where we're in?
Yeah.
Okay. And then after that, what did you do?
She called you guys, and then I got out of the car, slammed the door, and walked to the hotel and used the phone to call my aunt.
Okay.
I don't have a phone.
Will you willing to write a sworn written statement?
Is she writing a statement?
It's completely voluntary, the statement. Just helps us.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, your daughter shows up to pick you up.
Yes.
I want to know exactly details from there to this exact moment right now.
Okay, so I called her to pick me up. I got in the car. Everything was fine when I got in the car. She started yelling at me. It wasn't that long.
Maybe less, exactly. So you don't remember why she was yelling at you, but you know she was yelling at you.
She said, I have to pick you up from a fucking party. She was screaming at the top of her lungs, like I shit you not.
Okay.
Her voice was like up like Mariah Carey.
Yes.
So she was screaming at me. I said, okay, can you just pull over and I'll get out the car. I got out of the car. I sat under a tree and I sat there for a while.
You didn't respond?
I talked to her on the phone.
You didn't respond to her when she was yelling at you?
No, I said, pull over and let me get out of the car.
She was screaming at you, said, please pull over.
She was screaming at the top of her lungs.
You didn't say anything in response.
She was on the phone because I called her. No, I did say something in response. I said, pull over and let me the out of the car. That's exactly what I said. Pull over and let me the out of the car. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that talking to you right now, okay, I find it extremely hard to believe that your 17-year-old daughter was screaming and cursing at you, all you said
I'm glad
was...
that you find it hard to believe.
Yes, I find
this is my life, okay? Do you have any kids?
Yes, and I have parents too.
Do you have a 17-year-old?
Are you from New York,
so he's
Jersey
asking
area?
questions.
And my family is too, so I know that we are allowed...
I totally understand.
I'm going to ask a question. So you said you're sitting over here by a tree?
No,
what is she doing?
Here. It was all the way down. It was by Seminole Woods.
All right, what happens when you guys get here?
Okay, so I got out of the car, she came in, and I got back in the car, and I'm like, okay, just take me to Aunt Jackie's house, because my niece, it's her birthday party, she's turning 17 years old. That's all I said. I sat in the car.
As the daughter recounted her story to officers, it became clear she was not the aggressor, but rather the victim. Her account was clear, consistent, and emotionally compelling. She had tried to distance herself from the situation by pulling the car over, even attempting to leave to diffuse tensions. Meanwhile, the mother's story was riddled with contradictions. She shifted details multiple times, first claiming she never struck her daughter, then eventually admitting to pulling her daughter's hair in self-defense.
And she started yelling at the top of her lungs. I didn't say anything to the child. This child that I pushed out of my bag. But I take care of her. I do everything for this kid. Okay, so I didn't say anything to the kid. She started yelling at me. She's pissed off that she had to come pick me up from a party with the other kids. The other kids are with Summer, her best friend.
So before you got dropped off, she yelled at you. You said, let me out. She drops you off. It was not physical before that.
No, it was not physical before that.
You weren't physical with
all.
her at any point. She wasn't physical with you at any point.
No, not before I got out and sat by the tree. Nope. And that was on 100. That was on 100.
She comes back and picks you up, and then what happens from there?
Then, so I get in the car, and I'm like, okay. And I wasn't even gonna get back in the car with her. I called her. She was on the phone with me the whole entire time.
Yeah.
Right? Weren't you?
Yes.
She was on the phone with me the whole entire time. I'm like, she was gonna come pick me. I got in the car. I'm like, Ariana's back here. I'm like, so don't worry about it. Don't come.
So you guys get here, you get out of the car. When you get out of the car, where are you going when you're here?
We're going to my sister's house.
No.
We're on the way to my sister's.
The car's parked here.
Yeah. When
you're saying you got out of the car, and what did you do when you got out of the car?
I got out of the car because she hit me in the face here.
So what did she do?
Pull over the car, because she was driving and also hitting me, so she was also swerving in the road.
For no reason, she was hitting you.
She was hitting me because we were arguing, because we were fighting.
All right, what does she do after that?
She's not hitting me for no reason, obviously. If you ask her, she's going to say we were arguing.
All right, what does she do after she hits you? What happens then?
After she hits me a couple times, that's why I'm missing eyelashes and I probably have marks. I said, pull over before we all die. And she gets out of the car and she starts walking up. That's what happened. And then I called you guys.
Was she still hitting you as she pulled over? Or?
Yes, she was hitting me as she pulled over. Yes, she was.
Starting the first time you got out, you were never physical with her? And you didn't yell at her? You didn't call her names?
I probably yelled at her, yes, because she was yelling at me. Absolutely. I'm not going to the car. That's all I said. I wasn't physical with her. No, I'm not going to say I was physical with her because I wasn't.
So then, as you guys come out the road, you never grabbed her by the hair?
When she was hitting me in my face, I might have grabbed her by her hair, yes. But when we got up here and she was hitting me in the face, no, I never got physical before that.
So you might have grabbed her hair now. Because earlier, like 5 minutes ago, you said you absolutely did not touch her anytime.
I did not touch her anytime until she hit me in the face. That's what
I'm saying earlier. You said that when she started hitting you didn't hit her back. You
no,
just simply got out.
when she started hitting me up to the point where we got here, I did not touch her at all. And when she started hitting me in the face to the point where she was hitting me and it was hurting me, then I might have grabbed her. I probably did grab her hair. Yes, absolutely, because I was defending myself.
How come you didn't get out of the car and try to get away from her?
I did get out of the car and I ran up to here, and then I called you guys.
Is it possible when you might have grabbed her hair, you might have been hitting her too in response to her?
I did not hit her. I might have grabbed her hair. Yes, absolutely. When she was hitting me in the face, when we already pulled over after she was hitting me in the face, I might have pulled her hair.
So if she had red marks on her face, what would cause those?
I don't know.
It's not possible. Conflicting statements. Okay. One person has given us a clear, concise statement from beginning to end, and the other person provided us a constantly changing story up until this very second. That's the issue right now.
I never said I didn't hit her.
Yes, you did. So when I first,
I pulled her hair. Maybe, yes.
Maybe. So when I first got just so we can all understand what I'm seeing, right? When I first showed up, you said that she picked you up and obviously she was upset, and you simply said that you guys got here, she got physical with you, you got out, and you called us. Yeah. Then you said that, well, actually, you got out of the car at one point, and then got back in, and then we ended up here.
Officers determined the mother to be the primary aggressor, not only because of her physical violence, but also due to the deceptive nature of her testimony. Under Florida Statute 948.06, a violation of probation can carry serious consequences, including reinstatement of the original sentence or additional jail time. Furthermore, because her previous probation terms specifically prohibited alcohol use, her intoxication added yet another charge to her growing list. Ultimately, officers arrested the mother on charges of child abuse without great bodily harm, Florida Statute 827.03, battery with a prior conviction, Florida Statute 784.03, and violation of probation.
And then when I asked you,
I didn't get out
when I asked you,
no one asked me that until
when I asked you,
because that's not the whole story though. That's a crock of shit.
When I asked you if you yelled at her in response, you initially said absolutely not. The only time you yelled at her was "let me the f out." But then you you admitted that you may have yelled back at her.
Yes, because I said "let me the f out of the car." That's what I said. Completely in the face, right
When I asked you about that, you initially stated that you simply did not reply with any type of force, and you just got out of the car. And then now when I asked you about pulling her, you said, maybe I might have pulled her hair too. Okay?
I probably did pull her hair. I'm not saying I didn't pull her hair. I probably did pull her. I'm not saying I punched her in the face.
Even as simple as a detail as why was she arguing with you, you initially said you didn't remember, but then when I told you that's very unlikely, you were able to tell me exactly why she was yelling and what she was saying to you.
I told you why she was yelling.
I know, but I was saying at first when I asked you, you said you have no idea, you don't know.
I get it. I get it. I'm not an asshole. I totally understand.
Okay.
I get it. I understand that.
Have things been physical with you guys in the past?
No.
Okay. How long have you guys lived in Palm Coast for?
Probably like 10, 12 years.
Okay, so a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're from New York originally.
Yeah.
I don't want to get her in trouble. I don't want to get myself in trouble. A kid should not hit their mother in the face.
It's just
and that's what you should be telling her. She shouldn't hit her mother in the face.
She's very disrespectful.
Yeah, we got two different stories here.
You got two different stories, but Chart's story is not correct. It's not real.
So is there anything else that you want to add about what occurred today and all that you haven't said already? Can you turn around for me, please?
Oh my God, you're taking her to jail?
That's where we're at, okay?
This is all on, it's not on her right now, okay? At the end of the day, we have to make a determination as law enforcement, but if you're the primary aggressor, it's not on her, especially as a
And this isn't her. Nobody's pressing charges. This is us pressing charges, so.
Okay. She's got two sets of twins at home, like babies waiting for her. She's got babies at home waiting for her. Oh my God. She's got a son that is physically...
You want to have the watch?
Oh my God.
This is really frustrating.
You want to call it out for you?
Teletype.
I'm gonna get fired from my job.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I am.
It's just a misdemeanor charge.
It doesn't matter. I'm on probation.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
For what?
For I got into like a bar fight.
You're missing your probation?
Yeah.
For what? For battery?
Yeah.
Is there a special condition of no alcohol?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And just real quick, we just learned, just so you guys can understand, because I know You got to try to get both sides of the story. I'm going to explain it to you guys. Not a lot of people. She was spot on with her story. It came right out flawlessly. There was no changing, nothing wavered as far as details. I get she's scared. We factor that in, but she initially wasn't providing any details. She kind of changed her story a few times. These are things we look for. So again, we're only as good as the information we get.
Right.
So based on the facts, we determined her to be a primary aggressor tonight. So not only that, she's on probation, and there's no alcohol stipulation in there too. So you said she has twins. Are the twins in the care of somebody right now?
That's the father.
You're the father?
Yeah.
All right, you're going to be in care of them? Okay.
Oh yeah, they're all.
Yeah, we're
very close.
Yeah.
So
we're cousins.
As handcuffs clicked shut, the mother's demeanor shifted from anger to disbelief, realizing the narrative she had tried to spin had completely backfired. Police reassured the daughter that none of this was her fault, emphasizing the importance of honesty and courage she showed in an extremely difficult situation.
Just that my mom lives
I mean, it's unfortunate. Again,
my grandparents.
these happen all the time. Our goal tonight is to do a physical separation. We don't want this to kick off again. We've been doing this for a minute. We know deception versus. Her story was smooth, the details, everything. She's genuinely upset. She also made an effort to more of an evasive maneuver on her part. So there's just a lot of things
she got out of the car over there on 100. I said, I'm coming to get you. And I was on my way, and then Ariana turned around and went back and got her.
To try to pick her up.
She
Yeah, because she
picked
didn't
her
want
up,
to leave
and
her on
they
the side
got
of the road.
back in the car, and they seemed fine, and they were on their way to the birthday party.
So it's unfortunate it happened. It doesn't. At the end of the day, I mean, they are mother and daughter. So, and she's about to be an adult. So at some point, I mean, she pretty much is an adult. But at the end of the day, the expectation is everybody acts like an adult. And then they're going to have. This isn't the end of the world. It's not. They're going to eventually forgive and come to a good spot, hopefully. So, but tonight we just want to make sure there's no other.
Can I talk to her real quick before you guys take off?
Yeah, that's fine. So this is.
Wait, do they have a night judge?
No, there's no night judge. You're gonna have first appearance in the morning. There's no bond because this is domestic violence. So, she didn't deny. I'm not gonna discuss that with you. She gave us a full account of everything. But right now, you're determined to be the primary aggressor, okay? That's why they're wanting you're in handcuffs, okay? Because that's what the statute says. That's what our policy says. We're doing a physical separation, and it's to your benefit and hers to prevent any further violence, okay? All right? So you're going to have first appearance in the morning. There's no bond until the judge reviews everything, and then he'll set a bond amount then, and then it'll go from there. Because she is a minor, she's 17, right? So DCF's going to be notified. So they're going to come. DCF's not. They're just notified because it's policy. They're going to come out and just make sure that they're going to talk to you, make sure there's a safety plan in place, that kind of stuff. I don't know how that all works, but that's what's going to happen. And then the state attorney's going to follow up with you and her. So, but at the end of the day, we're just trying to make sure that nothing else pops off tonight. Okay. And additionally, you just told me you were on probation. I'm the one that arrested you last time. So. It's a violent regulated crime that I arrested you for last time, and your condition for probation is no alcohol. And right now, I can just tell right now, just based on your eyes, and we determined her to be the primary aggressor. Okay. When you gave your details, it was flawless, smooth. You didn't hesitate. You gave us the details. You didn't deviate on anything. This isn't your fault. Don't feel guilt about this. Okay. At the end of the day, she is your mother. So at some point, you two are gonna, because you're an adult already, pretty much. I know you're not 18, but at the end of the day, adults have to act like adults, behave like adults. That's the expectation. But she is your mom, so regardless of what happens with this, eventually you're gonna both have to forgive each other and move on and get to a better spot. But that's for you two to do in your own time. But I don't want you feeling guilty about this. Okay? This decision was on us. That was our decision. She knows that this wasn't your call or your choice. Okay? So don't feel guilty about that. All right? 17. That's a lot of weight on your shoulders. Don't feel that. Okay?
Yeah, that is.
All right. And you did the right thing because you went up. That speaks volumes because you left. You went to the Fairfield. You called them. You tried to leave that situation. So that also gives us a lot of insight to what was going on. Okay? You guys have any questions for us?
No.
Sorry you're going through it. Now that I remember who she is, I'm very well aware. So that doesn't factor in today's decision at all. It's based on the information we got.
Right, understood.
So, all
She's
right.
better now because she's not as bad as she was that night. So
Yeah.
But
it ain't gonna be bad for
a
her.
year from now, hopefully you guys will be at a better spot and maybe there'll be some improvement, okay?
Yeah.
All right, any questions for us?
No,
All right, I appreciate you coming back, talk to us. I know she's worried about her job, this, that, but she's accountable for it.
Yeah.
She will get through
Well,
it.
you know, she's got to think about herself. She's got to...
So hopefully this will maybe make some changes. Who knows?
What began as a troubling roadside confrontation ended as a stark reminder that being a parent isn't just about authority. It's about responsibility, protection, and setting the right example. Unfortunately, this mother had forgotten that lesson, and now she would learn it the hard way.
We asked for IDs. We had warrants. We handle it. We deal with our warrants. And then we go on our way. If they're not serious warrants, you'd probably be out Monday. But now you're going to get extra charges for being dumb. You already did it.
Go back. Please don't do anything.
I wouldn't want to go back to jail either, but...
Can we start all over, please?
It's too late for that. There's no starting over.
Hey, you see how he's acting? You see how he's acting?
Yeah.
Right? Like an adult. He said, hey, man, I got warrants.
On December 13th, 2024, Ohio police responded to a call at a Red Roof Inn after hotel staff reported a group of guests refusing to leave their room after checkout.
Refusing to leave their room after checkout.
My boss went up there, my manager went up there personally, and...
Are you going to come up with us?
Yes.
So you can just advise her that she has to go?
Yes.
Okay.
Front desk! Sweetie, you gotta leave. No, she didn't pay. You have to leave right now. I've got police here, sweetie. You guys gotta go.
I know, she said...
Come on, let's go.
You gotta go.
She literally said that, too.
Nobody's come down to pay, sweetie.
No? Yeah, because... You guys don't do the QR code, remember?
No.
So who are you? Are you Brittany?
No.
What are you doing in this room?
That's my friend.
Brittany's your friend?
She was going down to pay.
Where is she? She's not downstairs.
I don't know.
What's your name? My man, stop.
Hello, listen.
I'm telling you, stop.
I'm talking. Okay, why are you guys...
What's your name?
Because she... Why would she...
You're in a room that you shouldn't be in.
You guys are in a room that does not belong to you guys. Okay,
So what's your name?
your information. What's your first and last name? Who?
What is your name?
Deontay.
Deontay.
What's your last name?
You have no driver's license or anything on you?
What's your date of birth?
How old are you?
99.
How old are you?
Why are y'all talking to me?
9999.
Because you're both in the room you don't belong into.
I understand that, but I don't have no dealings or nothing about that.
Okay, you were in the room, right?
Just got here.
Okay, Deontay. How do you spell that?
Upon arrival, officers found several young adults who had overstayed their welcome and showed no intention of leaving peacefully.
You're failing to identify yourself.
I'm not.
Okay. You know your social, Deontay?
Because it's going to be a charge if you give him a phone. Okay.
Okay. You're about to go in handcuffs, so... 288.
What's your name?
I'm sitting here.
Hello, listen.
Hi, I'm sorry.
We're talking. Okay, why are you guys ignoring?
Because she... Why would she leave out like that?
I don't know. We don't know who you guys are. You guys are in a room that does not belong to you guys.
No,
Okay, I'm asking for your information. What's your first and last name? Because it's going to be a charge if you give me false info. Okay.
You guys are really overreacting.
No,
Yes, because we don't trust you guys. Like, these kind of movement is the reason why we're acting like that. All right, we'll try one more time. This will be the last time, and then you're going to jail. What's your social?
379.
Here, stand over here. I don't like you standing over here.
After repeatedly giving false social security numbers,
At first, the group refused to cooperate, insisting someone else had gone to pay. But when officers asked for identification, things quickly escalated. Instead of providing accurate information, one of the women repeatedly gave false names and incorrect social security
the
numbers.
suspect finally identifies herself. But she's not done picking up charges yet.
Can you please stand over here?
I'm sorry, you're making me so nervous.
You're making me so nervous.
Yeah, you guys that walked away from us when we told you guys to stop, and then...
No, I didn't hear you. I didn't.
Okay.
I got warrants, man.
Okay. For what? What do you got warrants for?
Nothing. It's petty. I just don't.
Like traffic warrants?
Yeah.
Out of where? Want you, right?
They always come.
They always want you? Okay. Do you want to turn around for me then?
No.
I appreciate it. Is like DUS, something like that, or what's it for? Okay.
Do you have warrants too? What is it for?
No, I didn't show.
Okay, stand up here.
Like DUS, something
Please
like that, or what's it for?
Please. Don't. Don't.
Cross your feet. You can sit Indian style, cross your feet. What's your actual name? Mary. You think that was smart? No, we asked for IDs. You had warrants. We handle it. We deal with our warrants. And then we go on our way. If they're not serious warrants, you'd probably be out Monday. But now you're going to get extra charges for being dumb. You already did it.
Go back. Please don't do anything.
I wouldn't want to go back to jail either, but...
Can we start all over, please?
It's too late for that. There's no starting over.
Hey, you see how he's acting? You see how he's acting?
Yeah.
Right? Like an adult. He said, hey, man, I got warrants.
Leave when they ask you to leave.
No, listen. She was going upstairs.
Don't talk anymore.
This wasn't in my room.
No, don't talk anymore.
No.
You want to... Hey, Kim? Yep. She's the one that's been a little... You can sit
I
down.
have seizures.
He's been good.
Okay.
Try to do something else. Okay, well, you're not... For what?
I was just in summer jail for warrants.
What were the warrants for?
Old warrants for not going to court.
Here, come on.
Is there any way I can not go to jail, please?
No, you just try taking off on us.
Please.
Face that way, don't face me.
Under Ohio Revised Code SS 2921.29, refusing to disclose personal information or providing false details to law enforcement is classified as a misdemeanor of the first degree, punishable by up to 180 days in jail and a fine up to $1,000. But this was just the tip of the iceberg. A quick background check revealed multiple outstanding warrants against the suspects, including serious felony warrants.
Mary pleads with officers not to take her in. She knows they are about to search her, and they won't like what they find.
It's all her fault.
No, it's your fault for not for doing that.
I know.
Do you have anything on you?
No.
Here, face the car.
Did you get my stuff from upstairs, though?
Yeah, if you were scared, why are you doing all that? Here, face the car for me.
Stand up.
Stand up. Face the car. Listen, the only person that you should be mad is yourself, right? It's really dumb for you to do all that. I'm just gonna adjust these cuffs, sorry.
No, we got to verify your property up there. Is there anything illegal or anything sharp that's going to poke us in that property? So you got a push rod that fell out when you were fighting with us. What do you have in this? You search it pretty good.
Just for weapons. I didn't get in there or anything like that. What is that?
It came out of her pocket.
What is it? I'm asking.
I don't know.
It was in your pocket.
Oh, there's more.
There's more.
It's like really bad crack.
Do you have anything else on you?
I don't remember.
No. Just that?
Yeah.
What is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
What is it? Well, just spell out your crap. Okay. So I was asking you. Okay.
It was the girl that cooked it.
He's the one that cooked it?
No, not him. It's the girl that cooked it, yeah.
It's like something else. This earring. Open earring.
What's in here?
That's my lottery ticket.
Nothing in there?
Yeah. Brittany?
It's like it was loose in this pocket.
Yeah. I don't see anything else.
Do you have any more crack or anything on you? Because once you...
When officers placed them under arrest and conducted a search, things took another alarming turn. Hidden among their belongings, officers discovered illegal narcotics, specifically crack cocaine. considered a dangerous controlled substance. According to Ohio Revised Code SS 2000, 925.11, possession of crack cocaine is classified as a fifth-degree felony at minimum, potentially punishable by 6 to 12 months in prison and fines up to $2,500, depending on the amount involved.
Really weren't truthful about how much. That's all the crap I had left.
I really didn't remember.
This is all the crap you had left.
I didn't remember I had
All right.
smoked it.
Oh, we clear. Well, we interrupted your night, so I'm going to smoke it later. You good, Robbie?
Yeah, go ahead, have a seat.
Can I just get...
Oh, in your property we have to go through, because in the hallway, is there anything sharp or anything, any needles or anything that we might get endangered by touching? 32. Oh, nobody wants to go to the kids. You've been cool.
Call my mom on my phone.
Let me see how we got warrants for it, then the jail will let you make a phone call, okay?
Mary now claims she is having a seizure. With the high likelihood she has recently taken a lot of drugs, the officer quickly gets her seen by EMS.
She had in her pocket, and when she last did smoke the crack that she had.
Okay, keep your feet on my way. Here, let's That's all with the fire department. Okay, I'm not a police officer. Okay? All right, how about if you take the cuffs off? Can we loosen the cuffs for you? Would you work with us? Okay, keep your feet on my way.
You're able to get the cuffs off over here.
Here we go.
Yeah. Yep.
I should have asked you first.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
My negotiation skills.
Not a bad call.
Thank you.
Oh, now you gotta stand up, kiddo. Stand up. Hold on. Off and set you on the cot. Oh, no. Not yet, though. Okay. Come this way. We're gonna walk. Gotta walk. There we go, Mary. You want to turn around and sit on it?
Yeah. All right. I did what I said I was going to do, ma'am. I got those cuffs off.
The search didn't stop there. Officers uncovered additional suspicious items, including blank checks, personal documents belonging to other individuals, like birth certificates and vehicle titles, and various items suggesting identity theft or fraud. In this case, possessing stolen personal identification documents in Ohio falls under Ohio Revised Code SS 20949, identity fraud, a serious felony punishable by up to 1 year or more in prison, depending on the scale of the crime.
Mary, okay? So work with us, okay? Put your feet up.
What charges, man? What's that?
We need you to work with us.
Yeah, everything will just be written up together. And, yep, since we found the drugs, we'll just keep it all together.
Cool, Tom.
You guys got a driver's license or information or anything? Or?
I have it on my computer if you want to come and get it.
Among Mary and Delante's possessions.
Just a bunch of blank checks. Like,
Linda McNabb, Korea. It's 5/9/19. So they're scamming her stuff or what?
she said.
Checking Berea, right?
Remember, she told you she's staying here because her friend lives in Berea, but is at the hospital dying of MS.
Bryant and Amy. Somebody's
birth certificate.
Man, Robbie, what do we stumble into?
Jeez.
Giant crap.
You got.
They were.
Look at that.
I'm gonna take all this because there's a vehicle title, social security paperwork.
Yeah.
That someone would not leave the prison release.
Realizing they had nowhere left to hide, the suspects attempted to plead with officers, claiming ignorance and panic. But it was too late. Their lies had already complicated what initially was just a minor trespassing incident into multiple serious criminal charges. Ultimately, the suspects faced multiple charges, including trespassing, obstructing official business, drug possession, crack cocaine, and potential identity fraud charges.
Hey, Kelly's here to relieve me, just to let you know.
Okay.
I looked under the bed for a gun because he looked back towards the beds when he saw that we were here, but I didn't see anything. A lot of really nice comic books. Yeah.
Yeah, there's comic books and there's silverware. And that.
Probably use those.
A Barry Sanders football card.
Like a card shop or something like that.
I don't know, they could take photos of it or they could do something with it. And see.
Take all this. Her phone, I guess we'll take. Yeah, that definitely seems like people that would collect quarters. First, we'll take this. Two? These might be. I don't think people cooking crack in a hotel room are going to be keeping collecting quarters.
No, not generally. If you look in the drawers, the obvious question. Alright.
And this was the rest of his stuff. I didn't let go too. I just looked up. Saw a few things.
It's just trash. Yeah, that's all you gotta do is walk away.
A simple hotel checkout dispute quickly transformed into a powerful lesson. Dishonesty and crime never pay off, and sooner or later, scammers always get caught. That's all for today's unbelievable encounter. Another reminder that recklessness always meets its match. Which moment had you reeling? Please share your thoughts in the comments. For more explosive drama, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and follow Cop's Dream. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.